On today's episode of Quality Time with Jasmine Solano, I am visiting my dear friend, Madame Gandhi, who is a drummer, a feminist, an activist, and she happens to be obsessed with the color yellow. Let's go. So I'm wondering if I had found the right place. I think so. And my name's on the door, so I'm obviously welcome at any time. I was coming to the palace.
I love this outfit so much.
And I come in peace. I offer yellow.
Oh, thank you. When life gives you lemons, it's like a perfect way to start the day.
You drink lemonade all day.
All day.
You know that as a kid, I taught myself how to juggle. Like I saw somebody else do it and I was like, this is a skill set that I want to possess. Let me get a third and I'll show you.
Oh, wow. See, I just did that outside, but it didn't really look like that. Okay, remember when I listed the skill sets she had? I didn't even know that this was another thing to add on.
I made us some smoothies.
Is that a yellow?
Like a juice. Oh my god. That is funny that they're yellow. That was unintentional.
Well, I'm so excited that you are joining me on my show because we actually talk about quality constantly. Yes. Every time we talk and converse, we're talking about quality. And, you know, that's why I wanted to address the occasion and just blend in with your home so that it was just the most intimate talk we ever had.
I do feel more at ease that you're all yellow.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ask you 3 questions about quality. What does quality mean to you in its purest definition?
So I would define quality as when I've had the time and the ability to put my love energy into something and reach my fullest potential. Then I can call it quality and feel really proud of it. What ends up happening a lot of times, especially when we're creative or musicians are on a stage, we get booked for stuff back to back, is I'll get on a stage and do what I kind of, for myself, is like a B+ version of my show or a B+ version of my talk because I know it'll work. I guess for me that means that it was A+ like a year ago, but I've done it so many times that I'm just like, I've already learned so many things that I should have taken the time to find a way to incorporate the talk and rework it. But oftentimes our B+ for ourselves works. Do you know what I mean? Because that's our bread and butter. That's what we've been doing. That's what we're hired to do. We're invited to do. And to me, that's when I get a little bit into my depression.
How does one preserve their own quality?
Once I've plateaued and reached a certain level, and then I notice that the types of opportunities and gigs are very similar to opportunities that I've already done and excelled at, I then have to have the discipline to say no, which is very difficult because I love what I do. I love working with young people. I love going to visit college campuses. I love performing for a live audience. I love to collaborate on music. I love to speak. The list goes on and on. I love to DJ. But I will continue that feeling of feeling kind of depressed or feeling like, oh, I have so much more to offer, unless I have that discipline to say, I'm protecting these 6 months, this year, these 2 years. Everyone knows how much time they need to really get myself back to that sort of what's the new A+? What's the new quality? I've been really good to stay off social media. Oftentimes, because social media is the very thing that makes you want to take every gig, because you're like, oh, FOMO, and I'm missing out on this, and I'm not building this, and this is some social media is like moving so quickly, and where am I? I'm not in the mix. But when I watch my favorite artists and the best artists, they've always had the self-discipline to pull out and give somebody else the stage and say, I'm gonna come as the best version of myself the next time you see me.
Yeah. Gold. Speaking gold. So out of the million things you do, which now we know juggling is one of them, can you determine what your best quality work is? This could be running a marathon, this could be a specific drum set, this could be a song, this could be a talk you gave, this could be a festival you performed. You have a lot to choose from, but small or big, is there one piece that you're like, this is my most quality work?
I was asked to present at the Native Instruments booth at NAMM.
Yeah.
They wanted me to demo the newest feature, one of their new features on their Tractor S5 DJ controller, which if you load the stems of the song, not just the song itself, but like the stems file separately, you can be mixing stems. And I can be doing it with my own music. So I can load in the stems of my own track and actually be remixing my own songs by taking the drum loop from one and mashing it with the vocals of another. Or now I have instant acapellas ready to go to mash up with anything that I want.
Yeah.
And so that took a little bit of practice because you have to learn how to like apply effects to the different stems individually, how you want to mix, how you want to beat match, etc.
Yeah.
And I really put my work and my love and my effort into the 2 weeks before NAMM to really get it to a place where I had mastered it to the point of effortlessness, where I wasn't like scared or nervous to like change the buttons, but it was like cool and confident and effortless. And it allowed me to actually connect with the audience in a way that people at a booth like Native Instruments, which is so tech focused and oftentimes emphasizes being able to over show off that you know how to do the tech, you forget that we learn tech only to amplify our ability to connect with humanity.
Right.
And so I was proud of that show because I had put enough effort into learning the tech side that I was on the mic just being like, how y'all doing? Like, music is so amazing. We're so lucky to be here. This is not that deep. Like, y'all can do this shit. Like, I was like really just with the audience being my honest self as if we were in a coffee shop together.
And you just made me think of, so, you know, the 10,000 hours that we put in so that we can create muscle memory. You know, the skill is so inherent and immediate that now you can kind of use that creative side of what is next, what is the next level of not being in my head. So I love that. What would you suggest to someone who wants to be a person and an artist of quality?
For me, it's spending a lot of time alone for 2 reasons. 3 reasons. The first is to hear yourself think. Instead of saying, oh, that's what everybody's doing, I gotta learn that. You gotta say, what do I think is dope? Number 2 is to protect ourselves from being so influenced by others and kind of almost feeling insecure and like constant self-doubt. Because I think when we do spend time outside, I think we can feel like, oh man, like we give up before even trying. Because everybody else is, if they're out doing it, it's because they've put in the effort to get there. And so we might feel intimidated or overwhelmed or like we can't do it. And so sometimes just protecting ourselves a little bit from that and working is better. And then number 3, the reason why I think it's good to spend time alone is to work on your skill set. But you have to spend time alone because, especially with music production and teaching, this stuff takes so long to get it right. And that's okay, because when you do know, everyone's gonna be like, you come right, everyone's like, damn, like this person put their work and I respect this person.
Yeah. Madame Gandhi for sub-president. You'll be the healer of the nation. So, okay, can you play me something of quality on the drums?
Hell yeah.
And then I want to like, you know, sort of learn it a little bit. So don't make it too hard, but just, you know, I just want to look like a rock star for a second.
Perfect.
Okay, I think I want to teach you this beat.
Okay.
Or like, maybe like. Once you play it fast.
Oh, that wasn't fast? Okay, so I'm always up for a challenge.
This is like
But
in
let's
your genes. It's
let's
like in your genetic code.
Yeah, let's just do the slow version. Yep. Okay,
So put both your feet on each of the pedals. Perfect. And just give me like a steady pulse, like
okay.
1.
Although doing it with your feet and your hands is like the monkey.
So the first one is just all 3 together.
Okay.
And you're gonna cross your left hand over your right,
Okay.
and that's gonna play the snare, the hi-hat, and the bass drum all together. Ba da da. Perfect.
Okay.
Ba da da. Ba da da. And then another hit on the snare.
Oh, it's already a lot of coordination. Okay, that's it?
Almost.
Oh, okay. So snare.
Exactly.
Oh, that sounded a little crappy.
Just go slower.
Okay.
Snare, da, da. They're equally spaced. Ba, da, da, ba, da, da. And the last hit is just a snare hit. 2, 3.
Me.
Ba, doo, doo, ba, doo, doo, ba.
So bum, 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 bum. Okay, okay.
No!
Woo, this shit is a lot of
It's fire.
of.
That's why drumming is so meditative, because you literally can't think
You
of anything
can't
else
think of-
except for your 4 limbs and what they're doing. It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Oh God. So if you slow that down, maybe give me a countdown. Okay, from the top.
Yep. 5, go really slow.
I forgot the whole shit.
That was perfect.
Okay. Ooh!
Yes,
Woo!
yes.
This makes me appreciate what you do so much, because you're just like,
That was pretty good.
that's pretty good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, why don't you just do it so that it sounds correct? I need an instrument. Oh, I'm ready. Wow, you're such a badass. I didn't even know that you could juggle like that. That was crazy. Before I walked in, I was juggling to the camera. It was not that good.